What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Prize Books with a first look. We are looking today at Joker Harley, a criminal sanity. So this is a really cool book. I thumbed through it before we started, and it's really interesting. I'm gonna when I jump in, I'm gonna give you my full opinion. But let me show you the front, the spine, and the back. And just as a quick reminder, if you want to be eligible to win a $25 gift card, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell me have you read this or if you want to. And let me show you what it size comparison to a Omni, for example. It's a little bit shorter, maybe like a third of an inch, but it is wider. And it works for this format because this is a really cool, almost like a crime story, like a noir story. So don't expect to see Batman, just letting you know now. But the artwork on this is insane. So let's jump in, and that way you can appreciate it as well. Alright, guys, so now we're looking at Joker Harley Criminal Sanity. So this is definitely not what you're expecting from a Joker Harley story. This is actually more of a crime noir story almost. So this one includes issue number 1 through 8 of Joker Harley Criminal Sanity. And as well as Joker Harley Criminal Sanity Secret Files and a new short story from Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary Special. So let's take a look at this. And again, this is one of the black labels, so it's definitely for mature readers from DC, which I really like that. You know, I know Marvel has like their Max label, which is for the more gory, you know, stuff like that. DC, I like that black label aspect of it. It's like, yo. I really like this. So look, if you can see it. So the way this style is drawn is basically he takes a picture of it, of the person, for example, of let's say myself. Then he puts it on there and he draws it out and it makes it look cartoony. That's a style that I've heard about and it looks really good. I mean, look at the expression on you know. There's so much you can do drawing wise, but to be able to get the expression of somebody eating like that, it can only really be captured with pictures and then just kind of like emphasized with drawing on it. So that's really, really cool. Like that style is very impressive. I think that's one of the coolest styles that has come out. And if you really want to convey that expression with real people, this is probably the best way to go. As you can see there. Pages are good thickness. They're glossy, as you can see, it's glossy. And I actually like that because the blacks are much darker than if it was a matte color. I do like black on matte because it looks good on it because you don't have this reflectiveness that you sometimes get. As you can see, like look at my hand, it's reflecting off of that. So you don't get that. That's good, but I think it works for this one because of the fact that you get much richer colors on it and more blacks, like darker blacks. So that's cool. It sticks out more. That's very nice. And like I said, it's the style is very photorealistic on this. Even on some of the aspects when the artist changes, it still looks really, really good. Like the way the expression is drawn on the face, I really, really like that. It's very impressive to me. But this is much more of a crime noir story. You know, the Joker is a serial killer. He's killing people different ways, and you know, Harley's actually trying to stop him. So you see him there, and I really like the way they use like the black and white, and then just his hair. And his lips are the green and red. So that's really cool. But like I said, very photorealistic. On some of them, it looks like computer generated. So that's very interesting as well. But yeah, this is an oversized book. So let me grab an omnibus so you can see the difference on it. I always grab the Annihilation one because it's just like right behind me. So let me just show you that real quick. As you can see, it's a little bit, but tiny fraction of a bit shorter, but it is wider. As you can see, it comes out a little bit more here. But yeah, they use a lot of black and white, and then you get a little bit of color break in between there. So there's a lot of that separation. It's almost like if you remember the movie Seven with Brad Pitt. And you know the guy who talks like this, and he's Morgan Freeman. It's Morgan Freeman. So it's very much that aspect of like a serial killer posing the victim for the cops to find it, and they're trying to figure it out, trying how to stop him. And there's a lot of like this cool like forensic information that you see on there. I really like that a lot. I think that's really cool. It's rich. It's very much a differentiation from the format that you're used to for graphic novels, and I think it definitely works well with this story. The picking of the colors and all that, the style, it works really really well. I think it's very impressive how it was done. I might actually do a deep dive on this. This looks really really good, and I think it's very impressive how they did it, and it looks like a very interesting story because it's not your typical superhero story. It's more of like I said, a thriller where you're trying to catch a murderer or a serial killer before he strikes, and then how that affects basically the not only Harley as a person, but the police department. All that aspect is in here as well. So that's really really cool. Yeah, very cool. I like that. So the story seems very interesting. If anybody has read it, please let me know if you like it. Like I said, it's a Harley, definitely solely Harley graphic or Joker story. No, I don't see anything of Batman or anything like that. You see Commissioner Gordon, of course, but nothing else like that. So it's really cool to see this style come out. For people to read who don't want like a pure superhero saving the universe kind of thing, but more of a story that's down to earth, that's relatable. Serial killers are something that people have had to deal with in the past, in real. So seeing that taken to the superhero community is really cool. I like this a lot. All right, and then it has a breakdown of the characters. And there you go. So that is Joker Harley Criminal Sanity. You can get it at Organic Price Books, guys, and I will see you in the next one.